Hi, hello. Today's video is kind of a special one. It's a collab that happened for Ren's birthday. It was Nijisanji collaboration with Ti.Cafe, Ti.Cafe. I'll put their Instagram here. I'll put a picture of it. I'll try to link them in the description. Sometimes it doesn't leave those links, but... So for the collaboration, it's based in Colorado, US. They had special drinks, which I'll put everything that's like I'm talking about, I'll have on the screen. They had special drinks, and they had a merch collaboration, which is what today's video is about. So for the merch, they had apparel, shirts and sweaters, charms, badges, stickers, and I think that's it. As always, since he's my commie, I made sure to buy everything. The staff, I didn't go in person, just ordered online. I considered going in person, but it didn't work out schedule-wise. But the workers, they were very nice. I had been in communications with them because originally they hadn't planned on making or taking online orders because it's just a small boba shop or cafe. So they had originally planned on just having it be like an in-person thing, which is part of the reason why I considered going in person. But there was enough interest, people DM'd them about it. They opened an online shop, which I'm so grateful for because the merch is really cool. They had an original design, like art that they use on badges and shirts, which I'll put here. It was really good art, so I was like, please take online orders. So with enough like encouragement from like renovators, other Niji fans, they opened an online shop, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you, I owe you my life. But yeah, so let's get on to opening the goods. Pro level of Jenga, because so these are the shirts and sweaters, and these are, I'm assuming, the other like miscellaneous goods. I'll start with the small stuff first, just because it'll be the easiest to show off, and then I'll move to apparel. Also, I'll preface this as I don't know if they're still taking orders for these, because again, these are from March. It was only the event in store was only like 2 weeks, a week and a half, but I don't know if their online store is still accepting orders. So just in case anyone sees this and they're like, oh, I want goods. I don't know if it's still open and taking orders. I might ask just in case. So if they're still taking orders or if they're not, the answer will be on the screen, either yes or no. But at the time of right now, I don't know if they're still accepting it since it's May now. But the first thing are the keychains. So like I said, they had some original art. This is one of them. Was the chibi art for the charms. And then here you got the packaging. This art is so cute, honestly. I'm like kind of obsessed with it. If it wasn't obvious by the extras that I bought. So it's like a regular acrylic. It's protected on the front, and then the back is exposed epoxy art. Here are the goods. Thank you for ordering. This is how you spell their name. I know I already said that they were nice, but they were so nice and like accommodating / really understanding. Obviously, VTubers are international; they have a lot of fans. But this is a Colorado cafe, and like I had mentioned, they didn't have an online store until enough people asked for it. And obviously, shipping internationally is expensive / it's kind of confusing, but it did cause problems where I had international fans. Okay, so originally I was going to do a group order for people in my state, just in case I went in person since they didn't have an online store. It wasn't confirmed yet. Once it was confirmed, I decided not to host a group order because obviously people within the US can just order it themselves. Shipping wasn't horrendous. It was pretty cheap and pretty good. So I instead had gone on Twitter and been like, oh, overseas fans, if you want to host a group order, like, you can message me and I can, like, tell me what you want, like, and I can order and have it shipped to you. Like, I'll ship it to my house and then I'll ship it to you overseas. But obviously, like, if you proxy stuff, if you buy stuff overseas, you know there's warehouses. You can have stuff delivered to you. So you can be like, oh, I want to buy this and have it shipped to a warehouse. The warehouse will ship it to you overseas. So it was like everyone had put their orders in, and then like a few days later, like they had put like a clause being like, oh, we can't ship to warehouses and stuff like that, which caused some problems for like overseas fans. So I had some of them messaging me being like, can you help me order, or like, can you, like, what's going on with this? I already placed an order, I haven't gotten a refund. and all that. So I was gonna message them, but they had actually reached out to me first, which I thought was like, I thought it was really nice because I had been in their comments like petitioning, being like, please open your online store. I posted it on Twitter because they had eventually made a post being like, if there's enough, or they had replied to me being like, if there's enough interest in it, we can look into making an online store. So I was like, yes, please do. My friend was in the comments being like, please, I'll buy stuff. I had taken screenshots and I shared it to Twitter being like, guys, if you want to buy stuff, like, let them know. Like the post, comment, like, message them, let them know. So they've done it. So they were always really nice and accommodating. But obviously, like, again, international shipping is really confusing. But they had reached out to me and been like, can you help us understand, like, warehouses and group ordering stuff? Because they had been like, we have people ordering, but our system and everything is, like, flagging as suspicious. So I thought that was really nice that they were willing to, like, reach out and, like, talk and understand, like, oh, like, international fans have to use a shipping service or a warehouse to get the goods. Which I'm like, I'm so emo. I'm like, that's so, I love them. If they ever do another collab with Niji, if I'm ever in Colorado for some reason, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give them all my money. Because it was just so kind for them to, like, be like, can you explain this to us? Because they were really like, we don't want to cancel orders if it's from a real person and not like a spam thing. So they're like, can you explain it to us? And I explained it to them. Like, I explained as best as I could that international fans have to use a warehouse or a shipping address to have things forwarded to them and all, like, the specifics. But I'm just like, it was so, like, I want to say, like, heartwarming and, like, and I don't know, I just love that they, like, reached out to understand, to be like, okay, this looks weird, we don't understand, we should reach out to someone within the fan base who can explain it to us before we canceled it, or before we cancel orders. Because I had, like, friends online that had other renovators on Twitter being like, my order, because, like, someone had posted, like, the new clause, and they were like, oh my god, my order. And so everyone was freaking out over it. And so once they had, like, we talked about it, I was posting updates to people on Twitter so they knew, like, your orders are fine. They'll send you an email to confirm things. And then, like most of, like, this month, May, I've been seeing, like, an international, like, JP renovators be like, my cafe collab goods are here, look at my stuff, look at my Ren stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, they got their stuff, yippee! I'm just so, wow. Okay, anyways, back to this. Let me open stuff. So the first thing will be the badges. So there was 4 badge designs. One of them was the original, oh my god, my fingers look so weird. The first one was the original art that they had for the collaboration. The other 3 were like stock art. Pretty much it's like pictures of his model / the, like, unit art kind of thing. You'll see, you'll understand when I show it. So the first one that I got was these 2. Smiling Ren. So it's closer. Ren smiling. Planet and alien. The regular pin. Let me check it out packaging real quick. Here he is. And on the back is the usual, like, push to go out as opposed to, like, the official ones which are like a safety pin. Which are, honestly, these are easier to use. I'm not fighting for my life. And then the next one is pretty much like the generic stock art of him. But it does say Ti.Cafe X Ren Zotto. And it's similar with the same push pin. And then the last 2 of just use like generic stock art. This one was more like monstrosity themed. It also says Ti.Cafe X Ren Zotto. And then the back and out of the packaging. And then once again, same backing. And now the original art for the event, which I loved so much. The colors are just so, they're so perfect. They're so, like, Ren. Close up, it's just, oops, my camera. The colors on it are so, like, vibrant and so nice. The green, the contrast is so good. And then again, it's another pushback. I wish it would have been possible for them to have, like, acrylic stands or something with this, because this is, I'm obsessed with it. The next item is an acrylic pin that they made, which uses the same art as Oneul badges. The front and the back, I just have the packaging. And the back of it, and then obviously it's pins, it's just, yeah, just the needle, the rubber backing. And then the next items are the charms. This is one design that they had. The packaging, star charm, holographic stars on him, which suits him so much. Let's see here up close. They had 3 different designs. Each design has something slightly different. So this one has obviously the holographic on it. One of them doesn't have an effect, but the design's really good. And then the third one has the same effect, but also has like a tassel on it. I think they had an option to get it without the tassel, but I don't know, it looked good, so I got it with it. Second one, like I said, this one doesn't have an effect, but it suits him, the design's really good. It's just playing music and a tab. And Ren Zotto Ti.Cafe. And then out of the packaging. I really do like that it's like a music tab. It fits his aesthetic really well. It's an aesthetic he's used before. And then the back is just exposed epoxy. I don't know if I showed it with this one. Maybe I did. But it is double-sided. Both sides have holographic. Computer-esque themed. He's in a laptop computer monitor thing. Charm, star, holographic effect, and the tassel. It's also double-sided with the same effect on the back. Ren Zotto Ti.Cafe. Looking at it, I'm like realizing I bet they have like tricky photo cards, but these are the stickers, pretty much design of stickers. Unit art and the holographic effect. Ren Zotto Ti.Cafe. Art from the badges is being used again, so the monstrosity themed art. So these are just matte, they don't have any shine to them. The laptop charm as a sticker, which is also matte. This is honestly my favorite one. The design is just, it goes with like a similar aesthetic he's used in his music video. And this one is holographic. I just love how the back is like holographic, but he's not. It makes him stand out more. Honestly, I wanted to make a whole eater bag with just these badges, the collab ones, but then I was also like, I don't want to order 5,000 badges from this poor shop and have them be like, wow, insane person. But I mean, we already know. We can see. Collab, photo card, checky. So it says Ren Zotto. I really like this design. It's so, like, I don't know, this thing about it, I just love it. And honestly, it is, the camera doesn't really pick it up, but it is pretty thick, it's pretty sturdy. It's a lot more sturdy than like a regular, like official checky. It's more, I guess, cardstocky, so it has more sturdiness to it. Insane person moment that I'm so tempted to message them. I mean, I'm gonna message them anyways about the shop being open and everything. But I want to message them to ask if I could just buy these. Because I'll actually make a whole eater bag just from this. I love this. It's so, these are the freebies that they made. Which is the same art from this charm right here. But this aesthetic is so, like, these colors are so, like, this is my, I love this style of, like, color, like, pastel. I don't know how to explain it. It's so cute. I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna DM them and be like, do you guys sell these separately? Are you willing to sell it separately? Because I'm gonna buy more stuff. I'm probably gonna buy more badges. And I was gonna buy another shirt. Because I kind of want one for like the display and then one to actually wear. But these are so cute. I'm gonna actually like, I'm going insane. They're so cute. You're kidding me. This is so cute. They're so insane. They're so cute. I love them. I love this cafe. Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna show it because if you watch my like Volta unboxing and I was struggling to show you the hoodie thing, it's gonna be that situation again. I don't have a lot of space to work with where I record. And everywhere else in my room's a horrendous mess. So we'll try our best. But oh my god, they're so nice. They're making me want to cry, honestly. Here are the freebies. I thought the badges were just like the one thing. They put more stuff. I'm becoming upset. I'm becoming a fan. Fan behavior at this point. Okay. They're so nice. They're so nice. Okay. So, back on topic. For the shirts, there were 3 designs. 2 of them were the same. 2 were just like a Ren Zotto with like a decal on it. On the front, I think the back was just plain. They were available in black only. But there was 2 washes. So there's like a regular, just like pure black. And the second one was like a vintage wash with more of a faded black. And then again, this art was used, the collaboration art. The front was a similar design, I think, where it says just like Ren Zotto with a different background behind it. With the collab art, so it was right here on the back. But that was available in black and green. I got it in every color. So I got the black vintage wash of one design. I got the green and black of the other. And there was a jacket, or hoodie. There's no zipper, so it's a hoodie with just the collab art. I think it's only available in black. I don't think they had a green. But honestly, if they had it in green, you already know who we would have been buying. But also, I think the green would have been good. Would have been a good, like, contrast. But then, like, going with, whoops, the green in his drink. Let's start unboxing it. First thing is this, which is just the wash instructions for the shirts and the sweater. And the freebie that making me emo is a print, the collab art, and the chibi in the back. And so this art is so good. It's the same thing as the photo cards, just the sticker instead. Ooh, the emo. The collab art is a sticker, and then one of the badge arts is a sticker. And then here's the first shirt, acid wash. This one I'm pretty sure is just plain black, so it doesn't have any design on it. Oh, it does, I forgot. The back has, oh, you can't even see it, it's too huge. Listen, in my defense, I remember his birthday's in March. This is like 2 months ago. The design is used like similarly, so like this tribal fire thing is mirrored slightly on the back. So right here, 325, the same design, just in a full black, as opposed to acid wash. When you open it, it'll be, oops, the same design, just not acid wash, it's not faded. The front is similar to the other one. The only difference is the tribal design. It's purple instead of green. And then, oh my god, camera. And then here it is. The back does have a lot of references to his songs and stuff about him. So we have the UFO, Dizzy Dizzy, Monstrosity, the star, his birthday. Alright, the last shirt, which is the same shirt as the previous one, just in green. It's a little wrinkle from shipping. I prefer the green version more, besides it just being his, like, Oshi color. The contrast on the art and the purple is a lot better. I still wish that the jacket, sweater, was available in green, not just the leather. Honestly, I wish all of them were available in green. I'd get them in 2 different sizes. I got these shirts in a medium and then these in a large. And honestly, the large is really huge. I figured they're supposed to be like unisex because of obviously like, everyone, there's like different people buying it. But the large is large. Honestly, it kind of looks like an XL, but. The last item will be the jacket, which is, again, this design in black. So here's the hoodie. I'm looking at it now. It is kind of... It's a mixture of both designs, looking at it. It's a mixture of this one and this one. The wording, style, is very much the collaboration art. But the background, the purple lining, is very much the one that has a collage on it. And it's acid washed. It's not a pure black, as you can kind of tell. This one is a medium. It's just holding it. It's pretty... It feels like a thick quality jacket. I got it in a medium. But it's an oversized one. Pretty sure it like had written in the description that it was that the size is around large or it's a little big. It's huge. Huge detail. I like that they basically mixed the two designs of the shirts into one thing. But maybe just me wanting more contrast on the back. I do wish that there was a green version. But it is really good quality. It's really heavy. It's a heavy sweater. Pretty thick. Okay, so that's everything for the collab goods. I'm so happy that they did like a US collab. They've done like birthday collabs before. The collabs have been, the goods haven't been as extensive. Usually, they had a Melico collab with an ice cream place in California. Soon Ice Cream, I think it is. They had a collab for Melico, and I thought there was someone else. But the merch for that was just like a charm, a sticker, and it was also just like her maid art and or her maid outfit and her generic default outfit. So it wasn't as extensive as like a shirt, another shirt, a jacket that I don't have in frame, sweaters, original art, another original art. It wasn't as extensive. It was just like really basic stuff. But I'm really happy with this collab. All the clothing is really good quality. The prints on the shirts are really vibrant. They seem really sturdy. They don't seem like they're just gonna wash off or chip after like 1 or 2 washes. The jacket's really warm. I put it on because I was gonna take a video, but it looked good. So that's why it's just hanging on my door. But yeah, I'll update you guys on whether or not the goods are still available. If they are, I'll put it in the earlier section, in the description of this. I'll try to put a link, but again, sometimes YouTube doesn't let me put links. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was enjoyable. I'm working on a video still for the NBA goods because I had stuff from round 1 and I meant to post that a while ago, but I kept forgetting. So this is going to be a showcase for people who bought stuff for round 2 and 3. I bought most of the goods from round 1 as I usually do since Sunny was in it. But I'll just be showcasing it so like you guys know, like, oh, the plushies are this big. This is how like the S prize looks. So hopefully that'll be up this week. I'm editing it. If not, it'll be next week. Right. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.